Breaking news. Last night at the Elsinore Castle, there was 4 dead bodies found. They were King Claudius, Queen Gertrude, Prince Hamlet and Laertes. Doctors have examined the bodies and found traces of poison. Gertrude was found with a cup of poison in her hand. The main suspect is Osrich. He was very hesitant to the interview. We suspect the snake that killed our prince was King Claudius and Laertes. The police have brought the swords back to the station and started investigating the swords. One had a tip of poison. Also, the traces of poison in Hamlet's, Laertes and Gertrude's body are the same as in the cup Gertrude was holding. Now to Jim Bob.
Hi, we are here with Horatio.
How did the fight start?
The fight started because of Polonius' death, who was Laertes' father. Polonius got killed by Hamlet because he was listening into Gertrude's argument with Hamlet.
Okay. Who died first?
Gertrude died first because of this wine glass which had poison, as police say.
Okay. Why did Claudius try to kill Hamlet?
Claudius wanted to kill Hamlet because he knew Claudius' biggest secret, which was killing Hamlet's father to get the crown.
Okay, thank you. Now we're coming with Osrich. Right, Osrich, how did you react when everyone died?
Well, at first I thought it was fake, but then I realised it was actually real. And I had to cover my eyes because it was horrible and I couldn't stand it.
Did you hear him say his last words?
I didn't hear his last words, but Horatio did.
Horatio, what was Hamlet's last words?
Hamlet's last words were, "Oh, I am slain."
Okay, thank you. How was Claudius poisoned?
Well, Hamlet stabbed Claudius in the heart with a poisoned sword, and then Claudius suffered to death.
Thank you. Right, back to Nico in the studio. That's it for now. We'll keep you up to date for the latest news.
Breaking news, the whole royal family had been murdered last night at Elsinore Castle. A duel between Laertes and Hamlet was supposed to be a harmless battle.
When the police came, they saw King Claudius with a sword through his chest, lying next to Queen Gertrude, who was holding a wine glass.
The police suspect there was poison in the wine glass. On the other side of the hall, there was a sorrow sight of Laertes and a beloved Hamlet. Laertes was as white as a sheet, while Hamlet was as red as a strawberry.
We have found out that a few days ago Polonius was slain and Ophelia committed suicide, so we are not surprised that Laertes started a fight. We have a witness who will explain in further details. Over to Brooklyn. So Horatio, can I ask you some questions?
Yes.
What was Hamlet's last words?
He told me he was dying and the rest was silence.
How do you feel about Hamlet's death?
I feel quiet because I have lost my best friend and I am going quite lonely.
Do you think King Claudius deserved to die?
Yes. Yes, because he was planning to kill Hamlet and wanted him dead because he didn't like him.
Was there a reason why they all died?
Yes and no, because Gertrude was a nice, caring person, but Claudius wasn't a good person.
Do you think he will ever recover from these deaths?
Of course not. Hamlet, we were best friends for a long time and we were always there for each other, no matter what. And all that is gone.
Okay, thank you. Back to the studio.
We'll keep you updated.
You won't miss anything. Breaking news, the royal family have been murdered in their own home.
I don't think Denmark will be having such a good Christmas this year. And as Chloe said, the royal family were murdered in their own home, the castle of Elsinore. Seeing that the other day Hamlet accepted a battle and it went horribly wrong, costing his lives and his family's. Doctors went to examine the bodies and so far they have found the wounds on Laertes and Hamlet were full of poison. There were two swords found in the crime scene and police think it's from the murder of the 3 men.
Gertrude was murdered, but there was no wounds found on her body.
But there was a cup of wine near Gertrude's body. It most likely had poison in it. Eyewitnesses have said Hamlet stabbed the corrupt king and made him drink the same wine cup, mostly thought to have poison. The 4 bodies have been taken into custody by the police and doctors. Also, DNA has been found on the swords, and it has mostly been Hamlet and Laertes.
Over to you, Kelsey.
Thanks, James. Thanks, Chloe. We have a few eyewitnesses. First, we have Horatio, Hamlet's best friend. We have a few questions to ask. How do you feel about the whole royal family have been murdered?
Yes, thank you. I am traumatised and shocked because his family was so sweet.
How close were you with the royal family?
I was quite close, especially with Hamlet, but he was also kind.
How did the duel start?
Well, Hamlet killed Polonius and decided to fly.
Back to the studio.
Thanks, and that's all for now. We will be back at 6 p.m. talking more about Christmas.